happening, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, welcome to the greatest audio form, 15 Minutes of Fame Arena mini YouTube show they call Plugged In. It's your crew, your favorite crew. You already know, stepping into the arena. And we here. We're here representing, getting ready to get into some good indie music. So you already know who it is, man. You already know this the crew. It's Dwayne. And of course, Janean, Derrick. We in the building, you know what I mean? Ready to get into some great independent artist music. So independent artists out there that's maybe listening and watching, this is the opportunity where you get to step up to the plate basically and showcase what you got, what you made of. And let us know, let the world know who you are, what you about, why you've been doing this, why do you do this, and who you influenced by from doing this. So without further ado, hey, Brother Derrick, who we got up first right here, man?
Yes, sir. We got Mike Jeezy.
All right. Shout out to Mike Jeezy, already somebody who's been on before, a couple of times actually. So, you know, he's one of our regulars. Just dropped a new single on you guys, featuring a really, really talented artist by the name of Roger Jaeger. And this is a song entitled Not the Only One. So y'all already know how we doing this thing, man. We're going to let the track play. Then we're going to give our thoughts and opinions on what we felt about this track right here. So without further ado, hey, crew, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Hey, let's get into it.
Up on a Sunday, feeling some way about what I did last Monday, and I'm wondering, does the content I'ma pass whole weight, cause I really don't know. Think about the actions that are captioned in the back of my mind, and I keep asking, Lord, let it cut past me with a passion. Feels like the whole world looking at me laughing. When I look at your life, what you think I see? Big house, nice car with a three-piece, suit on with a button-down Gucci, and you know we so clean with the cufflinks. Fast forward, you a boss on the job, drive away up north, making things look good for the white-collar boys, but they don't know that you did time way before. Facing 25 years, locked down, closed doors, what you making of that situation? Give your life to the Lord, new occupation, moved on, never got complacent. But there's another young man, jail time facing, and he thinks that he can't make it. But you can help him out with a little conversation. Tell him calm down, be patient, cause you know you got a story with the same pages, yeah. Cause sometimes I just wanna wake up and know somebody cares about me. If I'm struggling, help me out then. If you wanna see me win, don't doubt me, cause I know that I can't be alone. Somebody else felt like this before. One time for the day, one fold. That I hit to let you know that it straight up got you, bro.
The only one. I know that I am not the only one. I once saw another man, humbled cup in hand, patiently awaiting to succeed. Prayed on bended knee, and then he looked at me. He said, God is good, we will surely see. I know that I am not the only one. The only one.
So now, as I begin to compound everything that was said, a touchdown. They're making a choice to raise my voice and make a little noise for everybody that's been let down. Truly, I can tell you what the problem is. We living in a world full of counterfeits. Just let your light shine where the dark begins, and let it shine real bright, cause it's time to win. Let's go.
I have felt the deepest cuts, and I didn't know they could hurt so much, but they shaped the man that I've turned out to be. I've been lost, but I've been loved, and so I set my eyes on God above. The other
right, ladies and gents, that was none other than Mike Jeezy featuring Roger Jaeger with Not the Only One. So, I present this out to the crew, straight up in the 15 Minutes of Fame Arena, and I ask y'all, crew, what y'all think about the song played?
He's a fan favorite. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to say anything bad. That's gonna go off on teen night at at the church. That's gonna go off. But just like he's just another artist like yourself, not to make it about you all the time, but I think that it is amazing that you all are able to present quality music that people can vibe to, and it's like we're sprinkling the message in there. Like it's very obvious, but it's still something to ride to. I like the buildup of the beat before he started his first verse, and once he started flowing, I was like, this is giving me like do or die vibes a little bit, and that's right up my alley. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I loved
yeah.
it. It was good.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think this is one of those tracks that that can kind of fit in various places or like
Mm,
with different audiences. I think that's if I'm not mistaken, that's probably one of the goals with this track as
mm,
well. Because it doesn't sound like anything I've heard from him before.
yeah.
But I mean, dude flows, man. Like I don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
Mike flows.
yeah, yeah.
Mike
Mike
flows.
flows.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
flows. I like it. I like it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Um, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So a little quick brief story about this one is I actually got to hear this before anybody in sample form way back when we recorded the energy track. And it was
Oh,
when we were in
nice.
the studio. We were in the studio getting ready to just lay down everything for energy. And just before we got things underway, this song was actually kind of just, he pulled this song up just to kind of like go over it. Because what happened was, the funny story about this, if he were here, he'd actually tell you a little bit more about it. But basically, this was a song that was stored, and the original guy that recorded this song basically flaked on them, and they had to redo the whole session again with Luke G. So
Oh
it was
wow.
just a situation. Like I said, Mike would have to kind of tell y'all a little bit more about that in that last situation. But this was one of those songs that was stored. And Roger does not live in Georgia. He lives, or at the time when they did this song, he was living in Tennessee, I believe. Um, and so when he when they collabed, this was like a total out of state type of collab. And so, man, just to brag about Roger, actually, he's a really, really dope artist. This was actually outside of his element, and for a while, this was something different for even Roger, because he's actually an artist that Jeezy met on tour, and it was an international. It was like a nationwide tour they were doing, and Roger was a guy. He actually plays instruments. Fun fact about that beat is that's actually him on the guitar playing that. So all of those
Oh,
Oh
guitar
wow.
riffs you're hearing, that's Roger. So he's
Oh wow.
actually a guitar player that can freestyle basically anything. Like he'll play something and then his voice will create the song. So he actually can do things right off, just off the jump.
Oh
So
wow.
Luke G produced the beat, and Roger basically played the guitar riffs that you're hearing in the background. It was really, really a dope song that they constructed. So I salute both of those brothers because I really, like I said, got my sneak preview before a lot of people did of this one, and I couldn't wait for Jeezy to drop this, because I was like, man, this song is deep, and like, man, it's
Hmm.
kind of powerful in its own way. This was one of those that's outside of Mike Jeezy's element, but he does have another song that's deep like this that he dropped before this one, and I think he dropped it before Energy as well. Yeah, actually, before we even worked on Energy, it's a song that was about suicide awareness, and
Okay.
it definitely is another number where he just taps into that serious bag. So a lot of people who know Jeezy know he's usually like the turn up kind of guy. with that
Hmm.
Atlanta turn up, because Atlanta love
Hmm.
turn up. But he also just being a fan of that lyricism, as we mentioned, like how we talk about his
Yeah.
lyricism. He does love to switch it up from time to time and give y'all something that's more, to the heart and something you can like feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Mike Jeezy. Shout out to Roger, man. This was a phenomenal collab. Uh, definitely looking forward to what they continue to do with this one, for sure. So, anything else anybody wanted to add before we get into rating this thing, or what y'all think?
I would say since he's a fan favorite and everything that he presents is straight fire, like I would like for him to maybe come on one episode like we've done in the past. Cause you being able to kind of give us the backstory about Roger and him, having those
Hmm.
skills and everything is dope. So
Yeah,
it'd be nice to
Hmm.
hear from like Jeezy.
absolutely.
It'd be cool.
Oh, for sure, for
Hey,
sure. No, I would
Putting
I
that
would
out
love.
into the universe.
Yeah. No,
for
I
sure.
think it also does make sense to have some artists come on and give the story
Yeah.
behind the music. I think that'd be interesting because I mean it's one thing for us to be able to sit here and dissect a song or
Mhm.
sit here and just listen to it and give it a rating and all that stuff, but having the story behind it where whether it's the story behind the lyrics or the story behind the production, I think is it adds another element. So for sure that'd be I would love that.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more, guys. It's one thing when we do what we do here. But like y'all said, man, when we got the artists up here with us too to actually explain some things we probably wouldn't even know, 10
Hmm.
times another element. So, Mike, bro, you already know, man. I know you're going to get this review and you're going to see this. So, hey, next single you drop, brother, make sure you hop right up on here with us, man, so you can give us some backstory, all right? I know you got the heat. I heard some stuff. So, that being said, going around the room, guys, what y'all rating this thing 1 out of 5 oxes?
What can I say? Mike flows. I give Mike a 5. Mike and Roger a 5.
Love it. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, five. Straight out of, yeah. There's nothing else to say.
Nothing else to Mike,
Nothing
bro.
else to say.
Bro, you already know I know how much you bring it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you know I know. That's what we do, man. We bring it. So you know what I mean? So you already know from me, bro. It's love. Not even just saying that because you my homie. Straight up telling you the truth, bro. Uh, straight up 5, man. This is 5. It was 5 from the day I heard this for the first time. It's 5 now that it's out to the public. You know what I'm saying? So this straight up 5s all across the board. So Mike, you already know what that means, man. We're gonna add this thing to the official playlist for Plugged In, brought to you in part by OTS Media Co. It is located currently on all streaming platforms. Y'all can find this playlist. It does update by the week for every plugged in that we do. So find this thing on Tidal, find this thing on Spotify, find this thing on Apple Music. All right, Plugged In OTS. When you find it, go ahead, get that thing an ad, get that thing a play, share it with your friends if they want to hear some good quality new music. All right, so that being said, hey, we about to wrap this thing up. All we got to say now is just, hey, if you are an independent artist and you watching and listening right now and you want to get a part of this, you already know what to do. Make sure you submit your music to PTA Music at otsmediaco.com. That's PTA Music at otsmediaco.com. Don't forget to leave the description. No links unless it's a music video. Wave and MP3 audio files only. Follow directions, people, because we done had some people that ain't done that,
Please.
and we couldn't
Yeah,
even do the
yeah.
submissions. Okay?
Nah, nah. Hey, look, I'm gonna air it out right now. Okay,
Eh.
y'all send any more title links, Apple Music links, Spotify links. You're not getting played.
Hey,
Please, please. Look, we need your information so that we can talk about your music, but also discuss your artistry and like give an actual informed opinion.
mhm,
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to guess your name. We don't want to guess your age. We don't want to
yes,
guess where you're from
no,
or who inspires you. We
mhm.
want to be able to just give it the way it's meant to be shared. So please follow directions.
Follow directions. I mean, it's just that simple. Bada boom, bada bing, people. I mean, look, Mike Jeezy, That's the homie. We already know a little something about him, so that's why he can get away with that. You know what I'm saying? We know this guy personally. You feel me? But
Yeah.
for the rest of yous out there that we don't know, man, we want to know about you, and that's the whole point. You're defeating the purpose, all right? So make sure you follow directions. That's the boss man telling you that direct. So you ain't gonna listen to him. You really just don't want your music played. Other than that,
You don't want your music to be featured.
not at all. So
Oh yeah, it'll get cut.
hey,
I ain't even gonna hold that one back. It's gonna get cut.
cut faster than a dry cloth on a Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, y'all already know what time it is. We'll catch y'all next time. Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in right here. This is Plugged In. I'm Dwayne. That's Janean. That's Derrick. Y'all see how they doing. Hey, the energy just got up. All right, we officially plugging out.